Good morning, guys, and welcome to another episode of 123 Technicals. As we all know, this is basically market outlook session. We get to see what opportunities can grab from the market, and you guys get to see more of my strategy, how I get my entries and exits, and then sometimes we discuss important topics relating to forex. Yeah. Before we start properly, for those that are watching this video on YouTube, please like and subscribe to the page, and you can always comment on what you want to be seeing more from 123 Forex. Okay. Let's begin. Yeah. So fundamental wise, it's pretty quiet in the market today. Just low impact news all over. There's nothing really significant for us to worry about. Let's jump on our charts. ADSD is already buying. I'm already in this trade. Okay, let me show you guys. The whole stuff, the whole idea behind this. Yeah, it's what we've been discussing. It's what we do every day. Let me clear all this. Small profits. It's not really significant, but it's small profits. So yesterday, when we were doing our analysis, we basically highlighted this high here. And then we were looking at these lows down here to see if price will come back to break them. But then price actually started moving from here to the upside, and then we broke this high here. Well, actually, we tested it at night yesterday. Yeah, but then there was no entry criteria here. If you drop to the 15 minutes, this was actually the first retest. We didn't have any entry criteria, and then price just pushed up a bit, came back down. We tested it the second time. We didn't still have any entry criteria, and then we tested it the third time this morning. So it was when we retested it the third time this morning that actually entered this trade with this entry criteria. This was the bullish pin bar. So this was my confirmation to take the trade. And then I actually entered it here. I think price was around here. It was like a 6 pip stop loss that I had for it. So here like this, so something like this, and then the target is actually this high is here on the 1H. This high is here. Let's just watch and see how price will behave. So it's close to, I think it's over a 10 RR trade. So let's just watch out and see all the entry criteria are actually aligning. So it's actually like the setup is actually reasonable. It's just to wait and see how price will behave. That's all. Yeah. Secondly, let's look at this thing. Let's look at NZD-USD. That was AUD-USD. Now NZD-USD too had the same thing. NZD-USD too had the same thing. Okay, let me break down NZD-USD. So NZD-USD is the same thing. We had that break of structure here. We tested it the first time yesterday here, and then we tested it again today here, and then price was still pushing down. Now, if you go to the 15 minutes, we didn't have anything that looks like an entry criteria until this candlestick. But AUD-USD, I did not take the trade because I am not really feeling NZD-USD like that. I want to actually see a shift in market structure on the lower time frame first before I actually enter it. So I'm looking for something like this. Let's have the break of this structure here. This one here. This one here. That will be my confirmation. The break of this level here, and then I'll look out for a retest. So that's what I'll be looking out for on NZD-USD. So I'm looking out for something like this break retest, and then I'll be taking the continuation. So that's the whole stuff on NZD-USD. That's why I did not actually take the sell. I mean, the buy on NZD-USD, and NZD-USD now is still pushing down. It's bullish, but then the sells are still pushing down. Let's just wait and see how it plays out. But then we're still bullish. We have not invalidated the whole bullish setup yet. It's until we actually break below here that will invalidate it. So once we see price break and close below here, we have actually shifted. We're shifting to a bearish market. Now, let's look at Euro. Please, someone's mic is on. Okay, cool. So now, Euro USD is the same thing, but then Euro USD did not retest the structure that was broken. So I did not actually bother taking the trade. I did not even bother looking at it like that. Euro USD, now what are we looking at for today? We had the break of this structure here. This high is here. We had the break of this level. Take this. We had the break of this level. Price went up. The retest did not come back smooth. We pushed back up. We came back. Now we have these lows here. Now, if price break this low to the downside, yeah, this low here, I'm coming. This one. This low here, there's this low here. Now, if price can break and close below it, then I'll actually be looking for a retest of it. So I'll be looking for something like this, a break below, and then a retest of it to take the sell to the downside. At the same time, I'll be watching out for this high that was broken here, this level here, this one. This one here, I'll be watching out for this high here. If I see any reasonable entry criteria here, I'll actually jump on the buy, but then my exit to be around here. Then not really, but I'll exit, I'll take partials here. And then if there are signs for sell signal, then I'll take the sell to the downside. So that's how I'll be looking at Euro USD. Then GBP USD. GBP USD, since yesterday, this buy that I took yesterday at night up to now is still just moving in one place. It doesn't want to give me anything significant. Let's see. So same thing, GBP USD broke structure here. Broke structure here to the upside. We came back to retest these levels. And yesterday, when we came back to retest these levels, we had what an entry criteria. Yeah, I don't jump on any trade without entry criteria. Now, where was our entry criteria? Look at the candlestick here. Break, retest, entry criteria. This was the one I actually took yesterday at night. So price pushed up a bit. We came back, we tapped inside. Price still pushed up, we tapped inside. Now we're still just consolidating around that entry point. Yeah, I'm still holding it. I'm still watching to see how the whole thing will play out. Because the setup is actually valid. We have all our parameters aligning. We are bullish, we retraced, we tapped into our zone, and then we actually created an entry criteria. So it's enough confirmation for me to actually jump on the trade without holding anything back. And then one thing again, when it comes to trades, always risk what you are willing to lose. If I risk more, that's what I was willing to lose. Someone's mic is giving me feedback. Now, if I risk more than what I was willing to lose, I'll not be able to actually hold the trade confidently like that. Do you guys understand? So always risk what you're willing to lose. Do you get? I think GU now is starting to go up. But then, anyhow, let's just watch. I think when I actually be confident in this trade very well is when I have the break of structure here. Once these highs are broken, I'll be like, okay, now I actually showed into the moon. Yeah. So that's basically what I have. That's what I have on GU. And please, what other pairs do you guys want us to take a look at before we go? BTC, yeah. Okay, let's take a look at BTC. BTC USD. BTC USD. BTC USD is a very funny pair. GBP JPY. Okay, we'll look at BTC USD then GBP JPY. CBA. Is okay, guys. Yeah, I'm coming. 1 sec. All our setups are in profits, right? In small profits right now. Let's just hold for a while, then we close. Or we just move our stop loss to break even. Come, let me refer to this whole stuff. Will go get Obed. You said you're in class. Which class? Is it our online session or is class? Is Obed here? Obed. Okay, Obed is not here. Setups on AED USD, GBP USD. I don't know. The network is really bad. I'm trying to do this thing. I'm trying to refresh it, but then it's not working. Oh. Okay, cool. Okay, good. Yeah. So, someone said we should look at what was happening in BTC USD. Why is the network very slow? BTC USD. Let's look at this. This is one thing I don't like. But honestly, we are bearish on BTC USD. Like, we are bearish on BTC USD. We broke structure here to the downside. We broke structure here. Price has not retraced. We are trying to retrace right now. But I don't really know what strategy works with BTC. I'm not an expert on BTC, so I really don't want to choke my mouth inside. So what pair can we look at now? Okay, someone said, was it GBP JPY or Euro JPY? GBP JPY. JPY. Let's look at baby boy GBP JPY. Let's see. I think we had an analysis on this pair yesterday now. Nice one. So we did not do this analysis together, but I did the analysis with my class here at Happy Forex. Yeah. So we had this double top here. You remember? Price came back, we tested it, nice entry criteria, and flushed it. Came to the downside. It's so cool. Like, see, one thing with trading, yeah, like I tell my guys in class, always make, please calm down with the noise, yeah. Always make your execution easy. Always make your parameters for your strategy easy. Do you understand? You know, pass this one. Do you get? No, pass this one. Are you guys dropping gold for us to take a look at seats or what? Okay, let's take a look at gold. So now gold is just a foolish fair. Someone's phone is ringing. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at gold. Gold, honestly, we broke structure yesterday. It's short retracement strategy I'll use for it if it breaks above now. So now, if we have that break above, yeah, if we have that break above this level now, once a candlestick closes above, we'll be entering at the close of that candlestick, and then we'll be targeting the 2 hour. So that's what I'll be looking at from gold. But then, what if we don't have that break above? We'll pay attention to these lows down here. If we have a break of these lows to the downside, yeah, then the market has basically created a shift in market structure. We'll be looking out for a retest to continue to the downside. Hope you guys understand. So it's just to watch out. It's a waiting game right now. Is there any other pair you guys want us to take a look at before we go? And provided it works well, that's solid. Then what about the back? Okay, let's see what's pair. I didn't see your screen for GBP JPY analysis. How to go out and come back in again. Okay, to be fair, let's just go back and look at GBP JPY. GBP JPY is pretty simple. GBP JPY. Please, Divine, you and your friend, calm down. So as I was saying here, GBP JPY, if you look at the 4H here, this reaction, this shift in market structure here was actually reacting on a 4H shift in market structure. So we had a break of structure to the downside. And then price came back and we tested it and we had a nice entry criteria and now we're selling. Do you understand? So right now, what can we watch out for? This high is here. This low is here, first of all. If price break this low to the downside, then we are continuing the downtrend. But then if price comes to break this lower high here to the upside, then we have actually shifted structure towards an uptrend. So what we'll be looking out for is basically what? A break to the downside, retest, or a break to the upside, retest. So that's basically what I'll be looking out for on GBP JPY because the sell has already started. USD card should be certain. Oh, no worries, no worries. Let's see. This session is already becoming so long. Let's do and close. Eh? Yes. Yeah, I'm going to upload.
What is it now? What is it? Yeah. Do you have money with you?
Okay, USD card. Yeah, USD card. We broke structure to the downside. Have we retested? Okay, we retested yesterday. Yeah, did we have any entry criteria on the 15 minutes? No, because that's not even an engulfing candlestick. So right now, what can you watch out for on USD card? This low down here. Are we going to break it to the downside? If we break it to the downside, then fine. We'll be looking out for a retest. So it's going to be something like this, a break and then a retest. So that's what I'll be looking out for on USD card. What if we don't break below? Then we watch out for that lower high. This lower high here. This level here. If we can break above it, then we're having a shift in market structure. I think would end here. Yeah, the session is already long. Okay, guys. Thank you all for attending this session. Please, let's pay attention to all those setups that have not fully baked yet. Yeah, let's just wait. The ones that we are on, please let's hold because our entry criteria, in short, the parameters for our strategy all are aligning. So let's just wait and then see how everything play out. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for attending this session. And like I always say, always keep an open mind when it comes to the markets. The only thing that is certain is that anything can happen. So catch you guys same time tomorrow. Thank you all. Later, guys.